Hey, welcome back. It's your boy Jayla Wrong with Jayla Wrong Presents, where we present the facts, foolishness, and black female fuckery. Today's video is going to be with the lead attorney. He was on the Corey Holcomb show the other night, right? And they was, just chopping it up about different stuff. And they, was talking about towards the end, they went into the Will and Jada situation. So let's go ahead get into this video and listen to what Lee and Corey listen to that take on the Jada and Will situation. Fair use. And again, if you haven't, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share. And let's go ahead and get into this video.
About the Jada Pinkett Smith, and all the stuff that's coming out is because she is on a publicity tour, or as I can say, stint, promoting her new upcoming book, which I will not be getting. It's called Worthy, and she's pretty much going off. To me, it's like off the rails. I don't understand how I don't want it. I don't believe anything anymore. So I don't know if you guys have heard some of the stuff that she's been saying on this publicity tour promoting the book.
What did she say, dude?
Well, basically, people are like, oh, I bet you she's going to talk a lot about, the slap or Will Smith. And yeah, she does hit on it, they say, because only media people have read it so far. But they say that even in first chapter, it's like, here we go. It's like she brings up Tupac. So apparently you mentioned earlier, yes, she did. She's claiming that he proposed to her and he wanted to marry her when he was in prison. But he didn't. He married this other girl. I don't know. Right. She's already refuted that. The other girl has come out and said, what the hell? So she's now claiming that he asked her to marry her when he was locked up. And then also she said that none of you guys knew this, but the reason why he was always bald is because he too has alopecia like myself.
Right.
And I'm like,
you making shit up.
Me? Nobody else has ever said that. None of his family. So I'm just, but the worst thing that she's out there saying now and saying that it's in the book is that she was surprised when she went with Will to the Oscars for that slap year that he used the word wife. Remember when he said, keep my fucking wife's name out of your mouth? She said she came there not being his wife because they hadn't been together in years. And we're talking like 16 years. She's claiming that they've been separated.
You just said they were separated for 16 years.
Yeah, something crazy like, yeah, she just said it. It's in the book.
It's 2013.
Yeah, that she said that they've been separated, that he has not used that word, wife,
Darlene,
to describe her.
You said they've been not together.
Yeah, they've been separated for 7 years. Darlene getting the shit confused. They've been separated, according to Jada, they've been separated since 2016, so that would be 7 years. But Jada, but Dee saying 16 years. I think she was trying to say since 2016.
together since 2016. Not they've been separated 16 years.
No,
right?
not together as a wife and a husband in her eyes is what she's saying. Is she's saying they're separated. They're together. They present themselves as husband and wife, but that they're the only ones that knew. She said nobody else knew. 6 years. Okay,
I know
so
it's
6 years.
I know that.
Okay,
I was trying to
6.
help you out.
It doesn't matter either way. She's claiming that nobody knew that. These are all like so she's saying when she went there, she didn't go as his wife. She was in shock when he used that word. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. And she said in one crazy interview, because she's only done it in one, where she said, I went there not considering not being his wife and left being his wife. And I said to myself, man, I really love this man. And I'm like,
What a funky bitch.
And I'm like, for what? That he ruined his
Oh,
career?
bitch, why you think you at the awards? Because they was like, oh, we gotta have Jada here.
You let him ruin his career. That's even worse. You should have threw yourself on the floor.
No, they didn't need Jada at all.
Up to that man, and stop that. Especially knowing all this. So I don't know.
Here's the thing. It's not even
that's too
Jada's
much.
fault. It's not even Jada's fault.
Oh, I want to hear this.
This is 100% on Will. And let me tell you why.
Yeah,
Because
we wanna know.
what did we just talk about? We talked about how men typically are ambivalent to marriage. Men we'll stay with a woman for 50 years, not get married. We don't give a shit. It's usually the women that's dragging us to the altar. This situation was reversed. It was against nature. Jada was constantly telling this man that she didn't want to get married. Jada was constantly telling this man that she didn't believe in monogamy. If a woman from the outset is telling you that she doesn't believe in traditional roles, and then you go ahead and marry her, it's almost like whatever comes after that is your fault, because you're going against nature.
It's on him.
Right? Women who don't want to get married, who don't believe in monogamy, who don't believe in having some type of partnership like that, what do you expect?
That's
this is
true.
exactly what you could have predicted on their wedding day.
That is true.
How is this her fault when she told this man from the jump, this is what it is?
I agree.
Listen, go ahead.
Yeah, and there has been interviews and stuff like that where Jada has said that she didn't want to get married, she didn't want to do this, she didn't want to do that. So yeah, you can say that all this that's happening to Will is his fault. He should have been listening. You know what I mean? But like I said, it was an interview where she said that Will asked her if she was dating anybody or something like that. She said no, and Will was like, okay, well, I'm your man now. And she had just moved into her house, I think in Baltimore, and she never got to stay in it one night. He was flying her out there where he was at, talking about, we together now, you with me. So, but she went along with it. She flew out and was with him, even though she knew that she didn't want to be married and stuff like that. But still, she still up and went out there. So, I mean, but yeah, if she's telling you she don't want to get married and her beliefs are this and that and is not aligned with traditional, monogamy, then I mean, shit, Will. You can't blame it on nobody but yourself. So yeah, I agree with that.
Go ahead, Craig.
I agree, because we're supposed to be accountable, but she's a covert narcissist. I look at it the other way. I feel like she gave him enough of her to get the economic stability that she needed, because she was a mid to low level actress and she would never be as successful as him. So I feel like she put on a mask just until she got to a point where she had kind of the power she needed to be able to do what she's doing now, which is basically destroy him for forcing her to deny herself. And my bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just feel like, man, at the end of the day, everybody knows she, everybody don't know, but we assume that she really wants to be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's common knowledge that, So I feel like she, she just is looking at a way to completely destroy him before she leaves.
Well, you say she's wearing this mask, she's a covert narcissist. How is it covert if she was telling this dude the whole time?
I can't wait to say what I got to say about it.
Right? How is it a mask if she's showing this man this is what it is? She's having, you say she wants to have sex with women, which could absolutely be the case. She's obviously having sex with men. She's got kids with Will. She's having sex with the the young dude.
Yeah.
She's all over the
Her
place.
son's friend. We don't say that.
Friend.
The reason I say that it's covert is because she was willing to sacrifice her preferences for gain. At that time, her sexuality wasn't as important as her financial stability.
That's what I
So
was just finna say.
Yeah.
See, when you got paper, you could get almost any bitch to do what you wanted to do. When you got paper, the magic of paper, I ain't even got no paper. I ain't got no real paper. You would be amazed at what I get these bitches to do for the little nickels and dime. Well, I got bitches out here having rape their contest, boy. Will Smith had money and fame. She's not gonna be able to turn it down. Will Smith, you can say whatever you want to say. I know Will Smith was fucking them motherfucking actresses he was fucking working with. Especially the one little Spanish bitch. I can't think of her name. Will Smith is a monster out there with hoes and whatever the fuck else he doing.
Oh my God.
Cause he Will Smith, he got paper. When you got paper, you in America, you get the bitch you want with paper. Even if the bitch is against it. Even if our marriage is not my bitch, I got this paper. They gon' fuck with it. But this is a different case. She got the money. Why does she want? What is her hatred of this man?
Yeah, like why you keep continually?
But see, that's the thing.
Talking like that about
She
him?
was saying that she was crying at the wedding.
Oh, she said she was drugged down. You just dragged me down. I said, I don't want to be drugged down.
Of course she's gonna take it out on this dude. Of course she's gonna embarrass him. She doesn't really want to be in the marriage. She didn't want to be in the marriage from the start. Will is wife and
I'll show
are you
you.
married now? Are you with somebody? No. Well, you're mine now. He was the one that put the full court press.
We had a T-shirt that say Will Smith King Beta Male.
I mean, that's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
I agree, but
It's like, come on.
that lady,
If your wife, your future wife, is crying at the wedding because she doesn't want to marry you, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's
But you got her sounding like
you
a
doing?
hostage, man. I mean,
Well, let me tell you
she had to
something.
take dick
Listen, let me tell you something about these young women, man. Young women, and we all know this as dudes, they are susceptible to pressure. They are susceptible to societal pressure, peer pressure. If her family's telling her, oh, this is Will Smith, he's got paper, all of this and all that, right? Because, the mama in there, the aunts in there talking.
I agree with what you said about them being susceptible to pressure, but listen, all that is until they get you. Once they get you, they don't give in to pressure. Like you say, her and her attorney are going to try and bring you down. In fact, it is the
100%.
job of the attorney to make sure that she leaves with all your works.
100%. The most she can get.
That's
The
right.
most she can get is absolutely true.
that's crazy.
Absolutely true. Just as a divorce attorney, though, when you see the opposite happening, when you already know something wrong, when you see a woman who doesn't want to get married, she's crying, just like you said, crying at her wedding, really don't want to be there. Everybody's telling her, walk down the aisle, she don't want to be there. What do you think's going to happen?
But see, here's the thing, though, man. That's why I talk about the covert aspect, because she's flipping everything to where she's the victim.
Right.
She's complicit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true.
if you
You made me do this.
Yeah.
there's a timeline that you can look up. I think it's on a website called Insight, and it outlines since 2003 all the things that she has said publicly about
That
Will.
was just, oh,
And it's just like
so-
super
These
disrespectful.
bitches out here,
So
I don't
sad.
care what I say to them, they not
Straight
finna fucking go down
disrespect.
the aisle with me.
A lot of these women, man, that's all they do is disrespect. I mean, she been disrespecting Will for the longest. It's crazy how long he's been in this and just keep taking it.
Right.
They're not gonna do it because I ain't got that kind of paper for them.
Right.
Will Smith was motherfucking Wild Wild West. Wasn't that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they called him boy through the whole movie, which I peeped at. They called him boy through the whole movie. But I'm saying, like, these girls can't play that shit off with nobody like me, bitch. You a bandit.
I think Jada.
You don't marry people you don't love, but when they got that paper, God damn it, you will do whatever.
That's so sad.
I think Jada's an opportunist. No disrespect, but this is just what it looks like on the outside. I think if she was successful, she would be Ellen DeGeneres. Like if she had paper, she wouldn't be fucking with no nigga. She'd be Ellen, Queen Latifah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just think she submitted and sacrificed who she thinks she is for what she can gain financially, and now she think Will has to pay for this emotionally, in every possible way, you know. So
I'm just going to limb and just say this. I think she's the average woman. And if somebody thinks that, Corey, you wrong for that, I can take that criticism. I don't know many women that don't act like her. Most women act like her, man.
I don't know, man.
You want to see what they say? He's
so damn evil.
Tupac.
I'm
like,
that's crazy.
Okay, it is extreme.
Yeah,
it is extreme.
All
right.
Or to even currently say, and to currently say that was her soulmate while you're still married to
and now she's starting to look like the nigga Pac too. So I mean, all that shit.
But I'm saying, like, the letter to Tupac, this is what I definitely want to say.
What killed me, man, like, I don't know if y'all notice all these memes out there where Jada's in the back seat of the car that Tupac got shot in when him and Suge was rolling down the strip in Vegas. They got like I've seen like 2 memes out where Jada's in the back seat, and then there's a meme of Jada in the front seat. Then there's a meme of Jada, you know, the album cover, the album cover where Tupac, all Eyes on Me album cover, and they got a picture of Jada as Tupac on the album cover. That shit is stupid. I'm like, man, these fools need to stop.
Okay, that's one of them things that bitches do.
have your child.
A bitch will send her child to come
kind of
get dog ashes.
Right.
Because the bitch don't talk to you no more. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know many women who do righteous things.
Do you think that there's women who
I think they do the easy shit and play victim almost every time.
I agree. Do you think
marrying Will Smith is easy.
You think there's women who, once they realize that their man is weak, that they try to destroy the kids and the man, like the family? Because I really feel like innately in women is a disdain and a disregard for all things weaker than them. You know, like how house cats, anything smaller than a house cat is gonna kill, or it's gonna bully around. I feel like women are the same way. So when a woman feels like she's an emotional giant in comparison to her man, I feel like something clicks in them where they feel like they gotta destroy this family, the kids and everybody, so they can get them out of the way and get a more suitable man to put her in a position to be a woman, I guess. So, you know.
Do they ever find the woman?
Never. They never find it. But look at the kids. The kids are not, you know.
Let's do a case study on 30 random women from the hood.
But do you want to hear what they claim his response was to the book?
Yeah.
Well, we don't. We know that Will is going to put his motherfucking foot in his own ass.
Oh, he already. I think he like had
That's the
some
daughter.
really supportive stuff. I heard it, but I can't repeat it. I was like, I heard it in passing. I just like listened to it for a few minutes and I kept moving. But yeah, he did respond to the book, and it was like some endearing, he was like real simpish. He supported the book, put it that way. He was like, in awe of the book. But yeah, you got to hear it.
He said, "Is that the son?"
Oh,
That was funny.
That's the letter when she had her write that letter. And I was like, dang, how old was she? 4? That letter looks terrible.
Yeah, she was young when she wrote that.
Yeah, it's like,
That's crazy. She
little
is
child.
killing Will. This is like the whole
She killing Will and basically got a man turning over in his grave. We know how outspoken Tupac was. I know he's like, I wish I could speak on this.
She's so damaged. If she would have been with Pac, she would be doing him the same way right now.
No,
But that letter would be the
Pac and
biggie.
Will are so damn evil.
Pac didn't have no daddy like that. His shit would have turned out probably worse than Will's.
Have you ever seen Will at war with anybody except little Chris Rock when he slapped him on stage?
No, but
I've seen Tupac at war with a lot of motherfuckers.
but not a bitch.
Well, I'm just saying, he was at war with Wendy Williams.
He was. Yeah.
Pac is a different type of personality, if you ask me. He's not gonna sit back and take it.
All that.
He got into Lawrence Tucker's ass too.
Yeah, he ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah, like,
It's a different type of personality.
It's a different brother. It's a different brother.
So I'm not buying the book. Anyway, although his was good. I liked his.
Whose book was good?
I liked Will's memoir, the last one that he just put out last year. I thought it was really good. Anyway, and that was pre-slap. It came out like 2 months before the slap.
Somebody said Pac's father is alive. He's alive, but he wasn't
Involved.
there like that. Yeah.
So to end it, there's a couple of good music anniversaries, everybody.
Well, yeah, that's the end of that. But yeah, that's crazy, man. All that mess that Jada's putting Will through, man, and all this Tupac nonsense. How she said that Tupac asked her to marry him when during that time he was in Rikers. He was only there for about a month, 3 weeks at tops. You know what I'm saying? Before they moved him. So, but during that time that he was in Rikers, the girl that he was engaged with, I can't remember her name, but she had moved closer to be with him while he was in jail. You know what I mean? So how is it that he was in Rikers for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, had the girl move close to him, but asking Jada to marry him? I mean, that shit don't make no sense. But like I said, yeah, it's Jada's full of shit. I mean, it's a lot of stuff I'm hearing that Jada lied about. And like I said, the girl that Tupac was actually engaged with while he was in prison, she came out and debunked all that anyway. But you guys, drop some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think, man. Yeah, this Jada Will. I'm seeing so many memes, man. It's just like, everybody's going crazy over this. But drop some comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Jay Larone. Please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life. Whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a Goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?